Hey, welcome back. I've got another stack of comics to show off this week. So let's dig in. First off, I've got Beep Beep the Roadrunner. Nice 15 center. Gold key. Beep Beep the Roadrunner, number 11, April 1969. Published by Western Publishing Company. Gold key. These are reprints. So copyright 1969, 1962, 1961 by Warner Brothers Pictures. More fun stuff. This one's actually in really nice condition too. I mean, it's got some discoloration in the pages on the actual paper, but colors are still really nice on it. Interplanetary stuff going on there. But yeah, really nice. It's got a few beauty marks on the spine. Looks like a dimple, so a printing defect. So it's got a dimple on the O there. Where is it? Just right there. So that's a printing defect. And then of course it's got all the little dents along the spine, but I don't really see any color breaks. It's hard to tell with the yellow background, but overall, yeah, nice. So it's got a few more. Let's see, he's got a purple dot in his armpit there. That's a printing defect. They bang these things out, right? That's why some of them that I've shown you, I talk about a coarse screen. Coarse screens means they use less ink and get to bang them out faster. Next up, I've got Annual Star Trek number 1. I think it's actually supposed to read Star Trek Annual, but Star Trek Annual 1 by DC Comics. Copyright 1985. Yeah, it's got 85 on the cover as well. Based on a TV show from Gene Roddenberry. Ooh. I'm just looking at that. That does not look like a good Scotty, if that's who it's supposed to be. I don't know, I'd have to read through it. These videos are turning into more of a show and tell / reaction video type of gig, which is fun. But for the most part, when I'm opening the books to show you, that's the first time I've actually seen any of these pages. So I'm guessing that likely falls into the category of a reaction video. I'm not going to be doing any backflips or... Wow, that's really nice. So yeah, the artwork does get better. Yeah, nice stuff. Very cool. Yeah. Flea market find. And the Roadrunner, I believe, was part of nope, it was flea market as well. Nice find, as was this one. Sergeant Rock, issue number 400. Newsstand. Sergeant Rock 400 from DC Comics. Copyright 1985. Awesome. Just awesome artwork. This kind of artwork just, I find, just pulls you right into the story. So dynamic and amazing. Nice. Next I've got DC Comics Presents Superman and Green Lantern. So it's DC Comics Presents number 6. Something happened in bindery there. You can see how there's more of a gap between the edge of the illustration for the cover than the edge of the spine. It's wider at this end than it is at this end. Again, to bang them out, it's got a little bit of a rough edge just right here. Overall, nice and clean though. Another newsstand. I know what now. Did you see anything there? There we go. DC Comics Presents Volume 2, Number 6, February 1979. DC Comics. We did the artwork on this. That is Kurt Swan. Going to say Kurt Swan's style, particularly when he was drawing Superman, is so iconic. Such a great talent, that guy. Center spread ad. The super year is here, 1979. I don't even know where I was in 79. Must have been a very good year. Every other page has an ad. There we go. Very splashy. Colors pop. Beautiful artwork. Just gorgeous stuff. Yeah. Like I said, flea market. Let's see, what else? Okay. Again, most of these were flea market finds. Doctor Who, number 3. So this is part of Marvel's introduction of Doctor Who to the North American readership. And what they did is they... Ooh, that's really nice coverage on the back. Beautiful. A couple of scuffs, but overall, really clean. Really clean. got a couple of ticks on the front. As I was saying, so Marvel was introducing Doctor Who to North American readership, and so it contained the artwork that was originally published in the UK. Doctor Who, Volume 1, Number 3, December 1984. I'm just, first time in color, stories about everyone's favorite Time Lord that were originally published by Marvel's British office in the now monthly Doctor Who magazine. So Doctor Who magazine, I just so happen, I was actually going to show this one later, but Doctor Who magazine, this one's from the 90s. John Pertwee, even though he was the third Doctor. I believe it was the third Doctor. Yeah. Cool cover, wraparound. So they were originally published in this periodical and in black and white. Gorgeous. Colors really pop on this one as well. Very cool stuff. But I mean, I can show you. In this, I believe there's... I mean, the Doctor Who magazine was a true magazine. Articles, things like that, but it would have artwork in it, and it was in black and white. You recognize which Doctor that is? Which Doctor Who is that? Who dat? If you know, leave a comment. Okay, back to the comic at hand. Very cool. Nice and bright. Oh yeah, so he does actually turn into a werewolf in this one. Beautiful. It's tough to find these in nice condition. Because I would imagine most of them, they were, you know, read a bazillion times and rolled up, stuck in your back pocket, and later get out the silly putty and, you know, basically destroy the book. 80s. Next I have X-Men Annual number 3. It's quite substantial. It's like, you know, almost a trade. X-Men Annual, Volume 1, Number 3, 1994. Nice and clean. It's got some spine ticks. A few dings along the edge here. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. Mortal Kombat 2 ad on the back. Talk about splashy pages. Very nice stuff. Clean. It is a little off-white, but so is this... I was going to say, is this Storm's origin story. Kind of looks like it. Very cool. Yeah. A Million Comics discount chart. World's best Marvel inventory. An ad there. I'm not even going to bother trying to read that because that looks to me to actually be 2-point type. So tiny. And they have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they have 5 columns of condition of comic, and the price is based on that, as it is today. But back then it would still be like fine, very fine, good, mint, poor. Can't read any of it, way too small. So moving right along. Another one from DC. It's the Unknown Soldier, $2.35. Newsstand. Unknown Soldier, volume 29, volume or number 235, January 1980, published by DC Comics. Oh my God, I remember that. I try to avoid the ads, but every so often, well, you get a taste of the artwork. And the Mego introduces Elastic Superman and Batman figure. I remember these guys. There was another one. It was Armstrong, I believe. Okay, well, I get sidetracked by the ads, but I got to show that. A delicious catalog of Star Wars goodies. Huh. Okay, back to the stuff. If I can actually find a page, there's one. No. Try to find a spread where it doesn't have an ad. Wow. Unknown Soldier, awesome stuff. There's a couple of stories in this one. Yeah. Huh. What year did I say? 1980. It's a Lego ad on the back. Copyright 1979. You could build some cool stuff. Yeah. Next up, this was, I was very happy to stumble across this one, again, in a flea market, because I've been looking for, excuse me for a moment, dry mouth. I've been looking for singles of this genre for a while, and they're tough to find. Everyone seems to have moved on, or they want the real thing. But I've got #1 premiere issue, X-Men the manga. It was actually the same flea market where I found this. At another vendor's booth is where I found the Sailor Moon, published in Cantonese. Very cool. Very happy to find this and that one. X-Men the Manga, Volume 1, #1, March 1998, published by Marvel Comics. Doesn't say anywhere where it was originally published in Japanese, so I don't think it probably was. Oh no, I take it back. So perhaps it was published at the same time in Japanese. Doesn't say anything in the indicia about it, but on the same page it's got translation. Reads left to right, printed in black and white. Oh. There's a sentinel showing up to crash the party. Where is that? Let me go, you stupid robot. Funny stuff. Really cool stuff. Yeah. It's amazing where you can find these awesome gems. This Gambit. It's funny, they've got Wolverine on the cover. And yet I'm going through this book and I don't see Wolverine anywhere. Marketing ploy. Yeah, it's more a Jubilee story. With Gambit in there. Very cool find. Very nice. Yeah. It's an expensive book too. For $98. $4.20 Canadian. All right, it says on the cover, but it doesn't say anything on the inside that I can find. Yeah, it just says right there, translated from the series, just in here. I don't know, I get bored saying I'm going to have to look it up. With every book, it seems after a while, I'll have to look that up. Must be annoying to you as well, yelling at me to do my research beforehand, but like I said, I prefer to do these videos where I'm looking at stuff for the first time. Mickey Mouse 15 center, Mickey Mouse and Pluto. beautiful. Look at the blue on that. Just pops. Definitely a Christmas theme. He's got the candy cane down here, and he's doing the same pattern for Pluto. This one has definitely been loved a few times. You can see the color breaks in the spine ticks. But that just means it's been enjoyed. That's how I take it. Which is a good thing. Walt Disney Mickey Mouse number 128, February 1971. Again, these were reprints. It actually says on this page right here, reprinted by popular demand. I think I've shown you a couple of Dennis the Menace that had that as well. I do remember showing it a couple of times. Copyright 1970, 1954, 1953 by Walt Disney Productions. Published by Western, which is Gold Key, as well as a number of other publisher names. Wow, they really banged these out. Registration is not too great, but it's clean overall. Like I mentioned last time, sometimes because they bang them out so quickly, the registration is off just enough to make things look fuzzy. Kind of like the old newspaper Sunday Funnies, because they were printed in color, or at least a couple of pages were usually printed in color. You can see here where the registration is off just enough. That looks a little weird. You can smell the age off of this book as well. Yeah. Yeah. Old paper. It's got an old book smell. Really nice artwork. Just the registration is a little bit funky on this one. One of the pages has got a tear in it. Just a little bit of a bite there. Fun stuff though. Fun. But yeah, it was a cover that caught my eye on this one. That blue is just beautiful. Gorgeous. Okay, so this one I actually am going to have to look up. Simply because I don't remember a Captain America movie in the 90s. Do you? So this is Captain America, the movie, number 1. Captain America, the movie special, May 1992. Printed in Canada. The never-before-seen comics adaptation. I don't know, was there one? I kind of half remember seeing photos of, it's kind of a cheesy Captain America movie, but I thought that one was from the 80s. Nice and clean though. A couple of scuffs on the back, but it's down here. There. Some minor dings. There's one here. Nice pointy corners though. Better paper. Definitely a sign of the 90s with the better glossy paper. Really helps make the colors pop. And it's a substantial book. I mean, it's a good thickness. Yeah. Clean. Very cool. But definitely an anomaly in my world. Next up I have another Star Trek book. This is Star Trek 30, or issue 30. Uhura's story. Cool Klingon ship right there. The direct copy. Doesn't have a barcode. Yeah, so this would be from the second series, because if you remember the first Star Trek series, they were mostly photo covers. Star Trek 30, published monthly by DC Comics, copyright 1986 by Paramount Pictures Corporation. And they're wearing the later uniforms. I think that was Kirk's Wrath of Khan uniform, wasn't it? Infantino did the artwork on it, penciling. And there she is. Very cool stuff. Yeah. Yeah, nice clean book. I don't think it's been baked because it's got a bit of a crease just down the spine here. It is really shiny though. And again, the edge of the cover illustration. It's not too bad, but it's still wider at one end than it is at the other. Nice book. Really nice, clean copy. Yeah. Okay, almost done. Got another gold key, another 15-cent book. This one's Walt Disney Uncle Scrooge. Again, an amazing yellow background cover. Nice cover. Yeah. It's got a couple of scratches on it. It's got a couple of dings on the spine. stand with a light cleaning. Gold key. Ooh. Got some schmutz there. Let's see. Walt Disney Uncle Scrooge number 74, April 1968. Copyright 1968 by Walt Disney Productions. No other copyrights listed. Yeah. So it's got something happening here. I'm guessing that's probably black mold. So I'll have to give that a bit of a cleaning and give it a zap. Oh, it's over there. Give it a zap with the UVC. Kill off the rest of whatever might still be in the pages. And it smells moldy. Just the smell that's coming off of it. It's more than just an old book smell. It's got Donald Duck. His three nephews. Oh, there he is. Okay, so that's a dragon float. And there's the story behind it. Very cool. Yeah, this is definitely of its time. I don't think you'd see an ad like these today. Make money, get prizes by selling seeds, vegetable seeds, that is. And you could win some of these cool prizes, like an archery set, or a 3-stage rocket, or of course the chemistry set. How did we survive? Seriously, air rifles. How did we survive? Fun stuff, though. Very happy to find this one, but yeah, I'll need to deal with that right away. That's one of the things. First time looking through this book, and you discover the bad stuff. You gotta show the lumps as well as the good stuff. Okay, and then last up, I've got Brave and the Bold present number 67. It's a black text on a dark purple background. Batman and the Flash. There we go. Infantino again. Brave and the Bold number 67, 1966. You can get a yearly subscription in the US for 90 cents, including postage. Foreign would be $1.80 in American funds. Canada, $1 in American funds for an annual subscription to Brave and the Bold. Back in the 60s. Back in 66. Huh. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. No amount of light and magnifying glasses would allow me to see that clearly. Black on a dark purple. Oh, he's got a rocket pack. Batman's got a rocket pack in this one. You see it there. This one, the second story highlighting the Flash. Cool stuff. Yeah, nice clean artwork. It's very nostalgic looking at that stuff now. Adventures in the G.I. Joe Club with Andy and George. Every time I try to pull away from showing the ads, I show more of them. But some of them are a treat, you know, just like finding these books. Mattel ad on the back. Yeah. Yeah, so that's all I have for you this time around. Thanks again for tuning in. Feel free to do all of that YouTube jazz. Subscribe, like, comment. And yeah, tell your friends. Until next time, enjoy the dig, man. Cheers.